Hello, I'm here on Church Street near McDonald's End. It really is busy, the length and breadth of Church Street. Trust me, it really is. As we celebrated VE Day yesterday and honoured those who didn't return, it would be a tragedy if the legacy, the Scouse legacy they left us, was squandered. Even more tragic would be the legacy we're safeguarding for our children, grandchildren and all those amazing Scousers yet to be born was denied them, right? Cultural change, ladies and gentlemen, is a threat to the Scouse legacy, because as more and more new arrivals move into long-standing proud Scouse communities like Kensington and Fairfield, they become more and more unfamiliar, unfriendly. Scousers leave, they don't feel at home no more. And the more that's repeated right across our glorious city, the more and more Liverpool loses its unique Scouse status, character and cultural identity. That's what happens. That's what's happened to all the boroughs in London. Let's just take London as a prime example. That's what has happened, ladies and gentlemen. It's also happened across many other towns and cities here in our country, right? So to say that it won't happen, it has happened, and it is happening now in Kensington and Fairfield. So like I say, to say, no, Joe, you're exaggerating, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? Well, it's not. It's happened elsewhere across the country. It's happening here now in our glorious city. Can you imagine, like I said yesterday, those who made the ultimate sacrifice so our city could be free and we could be Scousers? Imagine they were here now, ladies and gentlemen, if they could see what is happening to their once wonderful Liverpool. They could see what these treacherous politicians were doing, right? Reckless idiots, right? They're not thinking long term, they're just thinking now, right? All they're thinking about is now, their career and their status. That is all they think about. They don't think long term what is happening to our city and what will happen if cultural change is not stopped. It must be stopped, right? If our city is to remain a Scouse one, if it's to keep its unique Scouse status, character, cultural identity, it has to stay Scouse. It cannot stay Scouse and have cultural change, right? It can't have both. They're mutually exclusive, right? Scouse pride and cultural change, like I've said, are mutually exclusive. Yesterday, as I said, celebrated VE Day and honoured those who didn't return. And what a tragedy, ladies and gentlemen, to squander the legacy they left us. And even more tragic, the legacy we're safeguarding for all those amazing Scouse kids, children, grandchildren, all those yet to be born, is denied them. Cultural change is a threat to the Scouse legacy and our city's long-term Scouse status, right? It's not me making this up, I wish it was, right? But if we don't stop further cultural change, more and more long-standing proud Scouse communities will end up like Kensington and Fairfield. And long-term, this will be disastrous for our city, right? We've watched what's happened to London. So no one can say, no, Joe, you're exaggerating, you're making it up. We've already watched what's happened to London, right? And we're watching now what's happening here in our glorious city. Does anyone really believe new arrivals coming into our city are watching the TV with their feet up, praising us Scousers for the opportunity, hospitality and a place to make a future, and bear with me, a place where they can have a future, an opportunity like never before, right? Do you honestly believe that they're sitting there thanking us Scousers, they're laughing at us? Of course they are. Right? You'd have to be mad to believe otherwise, or very, very naive. Right? Got my words mixed up a bit there with me. Bear with me, it's getting really busy. Like I say, does anyone really believe new arrivals defeat or watching the TV in Kensington or Fairfield are thanking us Scousers for the opportunity, hospitality we've given them here in our city? That's better. Does anyone really believe that? They're laughing at us, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've said, if we squander the legacy left by those who didn't return, what a tragedy that would be, but even more tragic is the Scouse legacy, rightfully our children, grandchildren, all those amazing Scouses yet to be born, being denied them, ladies and gentlemen. That's the biggest tragedy of them all. We must oppose further cultural change. I'll go now, so it's getting really busy, really noisy. And I think I've made my point once again, but remember, say no to cultural change. Yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.